The last two principles of fitness I'll cover are reversibility and individual response. The reversibility principle is known as the use it or lose it principle. Unfortunately, I think we're all familiar with this fitness principle. Similar to the adaptation fitness principle, where our body supercompensates and hypertrophies to meet progressive overloading, if we rest too much or take too much time off, our bodies will adapt to the lack of demands placed on it. Our body will actually atrophy or shrink in size. It detrains. More and more studies are revealing that prolonged sitting is detrimental to overall morbidity and mortality. When we are sedentary, our muscles and cardiovascular system becomes less efficient at doing work and more efficient at being calm. We use less energy when we are sedentary. Therefore, we're more prone to gain weight. More energy is being stored as fat. Sedentariness leads to hypokinetic disease. Look up what the definition of hypokinetic disease is and provide some examples of what hypokinetic diseases are. Our body can begin to lose its fitness gains in about 3 days. That's why it's recommended to work out 3 to 6 days a week. It does take a day or two to recover from vigorous workouts, but prolonged rest can reverse the training effect. We fear becoming old and frail. However, we become old and frail because of lack of use. Think of a car that sits in a garage versus a car that's used regularly. The car that is in the garage, the energy leaks out of the battery. Rubber becomes brittle for the lack of lubrication. So tires become flat, hoses leak fluid, belts slip. This is the same with our bodies in old age if we don't practice fitness for life. Our body at rest stays at rest. A body in motion stays in motion. There are more and more baby boomers pushing our understanding of age and what we're capable of doing as we age. The last fitness principle we'll look at is individual response. Individual response refers to the fact that we're all different. We're all going to change and develop in different ways. Later in the body composition unit, we'll look at different somatotypes or body types. Our bodies use energy in different ways based on our metabolism. Our past experience, our genetic makeup, our age, our diet, our medical history all play a role in how our bodies respond to exercise. Especially for this class, but in life too, don't compare yourself to others in this class. Just because Joe can bench 200 pounds doesn't mean that I can. Just because Jane is skinny and barely works out doesn't mean that will be true for you. This is another reason why you've established a fitness goal. Compare yourself to you. How have you improved? How have you made progress towards your goal? If you compare yourself to others, there's always going to be someone better and more beautiful. You'll be disappointed. Compare yourself to you, and you'll get a better understanding of yourself and feel more comfortable in your skin. I like to finish on this quote: confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And for your assignment for this unit, use the lecture activity handouts to fill in the definition of each fitness principle. Come up with your own examples of how these principles are applied to improve fitness. And revisit your personal fitness goal. How can you apply these fitness principles to help you achieve your goal?